Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan Battle video. So today we're going to take a look at Mai. Now, funny enough, this is actually a new named character. It's the same character as the Mai from Dragon Ball Super, but that character is defined as Mai Future. This is just, you know, my inner appearance in Dragon Ball Super. Still odd, it's the same character, but whatever. So I think that Mai is going to be pretty good. She is going to be a nice addition to Roshi's team, the Dragon Ball Saga team. I will say she maybe could be a bit redundant, because like LR Bulma, Bunny Bulma, and Mai are all very similar. But like, I mean, she's fine. I mean, would I rather they just do some generic bad, like, damage dealer? Hell no. Right? Hell no, hell no, hell no. So Mai definitely does seem like a solid character here. Mai is also a very rare weapon-type super character, so I'm looking forward to link leveling her. And, dude, I have got to be getting close to that weapon title Superman. I have to. Now, Mai is very simple. She's just going to be a true dodge or die character. So I just gave her the level 5 silver dodge, the level 6 gold dodge. I grind that Wii Event all day, every day, but it's having enough good equips for every character is still tough. This is what we're gonna rock with Mai. It's definitely just true dodge or die. She's a dodging support character. Very good build, I think, for a banner unit. Well, when I say build, I'm referring to her kit. I think she has a very good kit for a banner unit. So this is the build I chose for her. Let's jump in and see how good TEQ MAI is. Alright guys, we are here in an event with Mai. Unfortunately, we did get kind of a tough situation here. Double Roshi turn 1 is not exactly great. We don't really want to go with Roshi in slot 1. So, we're going to need Mai to come through with the slot 1 pressure right here. So, we'll take a look at Mai's links and then we'll just get through this turn. So, Mai is an intriguing character. I mean, she's gonna need Peppy Gal or Dragon Ball Saga. Let me refresh. Demon King Piccolo is Terrifying Conqueror, right? Let me double check on that. Demon King Piccolo. Piccolo Jr. is. Yep, Demon King Piccolo is. Okay. That's good. So, Mai... Right? One thing that's intriguing to me is Mai is a Terrifying Conqueror character, and if we look at her link set, Brainiacs, Brutal Beatdown, Thirst for Conquest, Incredible Venture, Guidance to the Dragon Balls, Solid Support, and Shattering the Limit. I mean, Brutal Beatdown and Thirst for Conquest, those are typical common villain links that she's got there. Her support is to all allies. The problem is, I mean, I guess we could run Mai without her additional ability. She gets an additional 30% attack and defense for all allies if there's 3 Peppy Gal or 3 Dragon Ball Saga category allies or an AGL enemy. So, But, let's say worldwide, Demon King Piccolo's an LR, right? Maybe Mai could be useful there. All right, so Mai is dodge or die. Now, after we super... she should be quite a bit more defensive. But, I mean, what is going to happen so often with the Roshi team, I feel like a lot of people will see, like, footage and stuff like that, or they'll think of these situations and bosses, and it's like they're just kind of, oh, we got the hidden potential system additional. We need to dodge this, of course, I think. We eat it, and we die instantly. Yeah, well, okay. I mean, to be fair, okay, there's a lot to unpack there. I mean, we started out with a bad opening rotation. A lot of times, on Roshi's team, and this is, I've kind of pushed back a little bit on Roshi's team being like, oh my god, it's invincible. Because you don't have, like, a really strong tank unit on Roshi's team. In specific instances, TEQ MAI Goku can tank stuff, but it's so specific that I don't really entertain it that much. If he's being attacked by, like, an AGL enemy, TEQ MAI Goku, he could look very good. But, like, I mean, here's the issue with, this team, is we saw it within 2 seconds of the video. Great. Alright, well, I'm gonna probably do the same thing. Because of Roshi's design, he needs to be in slot 2 or 3, and thus he can't handle the most important defensive position, right? So, you know, we're reliant on, you know, Bunny Bulma, and, you know, Mai can get the job done. I was actually a little bit disappointed how much damage Mai took. It does show me that a full dodge build is definitely what we need for her, because we saw it. Did she, we super twice and then did 2 normals, right? That's what she did? Because what Mai does is she gets an extra 20% chance to dodge and 2 additionals that have a high chance of being a super if there's a Peppy Gal or Dragon Ball Saga category ally in the same turn, which we had Roshi. So we did double, so she got 1 of those was a super, 1 was a normal, and then we got the hidden potential system, which was a normal as well. Now, I don't really want to leave UI Goku on rotation here, so I'm going to float him off, so I guess we're going to end up doing this again, because I'd like UI Goku on the other rotation. Let's just hope that this doesn't get stupid here. Let's see. All right, Mai has to, you know, do your job. Nice. Now, Mai, remember, is giving 60% support to all allies here, and 3 key. I mean, that's just crazy, right? Ewan right here. This is Ewan, right? Yeah, I believe this is Ewan. He has an ability, as you guys could see, where he has a damage threshold. This first boss right here. All right, we got a triple right here. Now, these are all weapon super. By the way, these animations look really, goddamn, this looks really good. But this is a weapon super. So, the very rare weapon super. So, that's what I'm so curious. Is, like, Mai going to be... Okay. I'm going to talk about the weapon title thing that I've been chasing for quite a while. I've talked about it at length on the channel. Me chasing, you know, the weapon title super, where I have to do 77,777 supers. What I'm curious on is, like, if we die in an event, do those count? Because if they do, there's so many, you know, runs where, like, LR Bulma and Path to Power Kid Goku in, like, 20, you know... Well, I mean, I don't think I was dying too much with Path to Power Kid Goku in 2022. He was so much stronger than all the bosses. But in 2023, we had so many runs where dying using Path to Power Kid Goku and LR Bulma and stuff like that. I'd be very curious if those weapon supers count when you actually died, or if just seeing the animation is enough to make it count. I'm not sure, and I've been chasing this for a while. Mai will be a good character to grind that title, by the way. Now, I did bring Pilaf, Shu, and Mai because of the fact that Pilaf, Shu, and Mai are Mai's best linking partner. If we would just quickly pull this up, I just want to show Mai's best linking partners right here. So this is what we're looking at. They have 6 links. That's a lot with Mai, right? Like, well, 6 out of 7? Like, hell yeah. Now, Pilaf, Shu, and Mai, they're not exactly really good enough, I think, but... I mean, we could give it a try. By the way, if you're curious about her 200% leaders, Roshi, Yamcha, who I'm not a fan of, and Path to Power Kid Goku, I'm also not a fan of at this point. That's not to say, I mean, I try and explain myself to the best of my ability. But when I say, like, I'm not a fan or they're not really as good, that is not me saying it is impossible to win. I did not say that, right? But it's... Okay, Bulma, thank you. Okay. Sheesh. All right, we're not really looking too great. Again, we didn't have a slot 1 character for this turn. The slot 1, Roshi's team, I wish, like, if you watch the start of this video, and you go back to when I'm talking about Roshi a lot, and I make comparisons to Rose a lot, because the flaws that we have with Roshi, I mean, some of it is out of his control, too, but he's a Dokkan Fest leader, man. Like, it's, like... how the team does falls under his watch. It's his job, okay? And he helps these characters with the support, but he can't go slot 1. So he needs the Bulmas, you know, to dodge. He needs the UI Gokus to dominate. Like, he needs other characters to win the fight for us. He's just helping them. I think he's a great leader, but, you know, that's just... Again, one thing I'm always going to come back to is when I make these arguments and people tell me I'm wrong, I'm not just talking random shit. I guess that's my point. All right, I gave Pilaf, Shu, and Mai tech orbs because that gives them defense. That's where it gives them the dodge and gives them the defense because I want them to just not die. They're definitely a character who is on the weaker end. Pilaf, Shu, and Mai. I hate that they will create like a free-to-play Taos with type advantage, man. I hate that they create a free-to-play LR, like, you know, from World Tournament, and then you can't rainbow them for like 9 months or something, and then it's just like, okay, they're rainbowed, now content has gotten quadruple times as tough. We gotta pop this Roshi active here. Hell yeah, we're dude, I'm popping it. I'm popping that Roshi active. Yes, we need the HP regen. All right, so Mai up to 334k right there. Let's just quickly go over any of her details here. So remember, weapon, super, she does get 50% attack and defense with every super. So we could see a lot of variables for her, like, raw defensive tanking, as well as her damage on, you know, if she's going to get a lot of additional supers or if they're going to be normals, right? Because after her first super, every other one is a 50. It's a 50-50. Her guaranteed additionals are 50-50s, and the hidden potential system is a 50-50 as well. Then she gets 150% attack movement start of turn, 150% attack movements on attack. She gives 3 key, 30% attack movements to all allies. She has a high chance to dodge. Then she gets plus 20% dodge and 2 additionals with a 50% chance to super if there's a Peppy Gal or Dragon Ball Saga ally in the turn. And then another 30% attack and defense if we have 3 Peppy Gal allies in the team, 3 Dragon Ball Saga allies in the team, or if there's an AGL enemy. All right, let's just get same type orbs. I just want to heal up as much as possible. That's my main focus right here. Yep, perfect. Nice. All right, Bunny Bulma, she'll get the job done. No worries. Girl, please dodge. Please dodge. Dude, I grow tired of running the Roshi team, because the Roshi team has just got no tanks. At least on super bosses, we've got Cell Max. It's like I could just say Cell Max. Okay, we didn't get to see Mai attack, it looks like, but I mean, we saw Mai was giving 60% support to Bunny Bulma right there, so that's kind of part of the showcase. So we'll leave TEQ MAI Goku right here and LR Bulma right here. Yeah, let's get same type orbs. Just heal us up a little bit. We need that shit. Yep, keep doing it. Heal it. All right, yeah, I mean, that was... So, I mean, kind of unfortunate we didn't actually get to see Mai's attack stats right there, but, I mean, we'll get a similar turn. Please dodge, baby. Whew. I hate his super, because you gotta, like, it's... Bro, that is, like, scary. Okay. Yo, we're getting these dodges in, man. This team needs, like an actual tank. Like, there's no problem with having a ton of these characters around, like Bunny Bulma and UI Goku and stuff like that. But, like, when you've got Beast on there as well, it just helps. Because, you know, like, we could put Beast right there. Now, the dodge characters can go really good when we get to, you know, the 3 million super part of the fight. And then it's like, okay, like, we kind of, you know, it's dodge or die even for, like, a lot of the tank characters at this point. But the problem with Roshi's team is the whole way through the fight, you're just relying on these dodge. The whole team is dodge, right? Now, Roshi himself... If he would get targeted with, like, a super in, like, slot 2 or 3, like, he's fine, but to have no tank characters in this meta is brutal. It's brutal. And then, like, what are we going to do? Bring Kefla, who's dodge or die? Videl, who's dodge or die? Literally, you have 15 dodge or die characters. That's why, like, Mai is really good, but Mai is actually just, like, the 5th character who's very, I mean, well, similar. I mean, we could run... I mean, Chi-Lai is obviously much worse than Mai. But, like, you know, Chi-Lai kind of is bringing the same effect to the table as Mai, who is already on Roshi's team, right? Just as an example. But Mai is very good. I mean, I'm not downplaying her at all. And remember, Mai is a villain character, by the way. I'm sure most people probably realize that, but Mai is a villain. So she's going to be very... What the hell is this? Is this a joke? What? What? Bro. What is this, man? What is this? You are shitting me. Bruh. Okay. I just go, you know what if we brought Pilaf, Shu, and Mai? What if? What if we bring them? I mean, we're going to be looking good in terms of links. I'm just going to... Bro, guys, I'm just going with it, okay? I mean, they're going to die. They're dead. They're dead. But we're going to get a nice 7 out of 7 link turn for Mai. This video is the Mai showcase, not win at all costs or the aliens, you know, blow up the planet. So let's just get the 7 links and we're dead. I mean, I do have a dodge build on Pilaf Shu and Mai, right? I believe so. I can't recall exactly what their dodge is off the top of my head, but I think it's something like that. 10 million for Mai. Okay, remember, she could do 4 of these, by the way. One thing Mai does not have, she does not have any built-in super effective against all types, and she does not have any built-in crit either. She does not have any abilities like that. But, I mean, for me, like, running her, like, that's fine. I do not mind. Like, I could just run her in her support role, you know, with her dodging. I'm not really looking for her to really bring damage to the table. When it comes to the Roshi team, there's so much support. Hit him with 10 system additional normal at the end. 3 supers is good, though. If Mai is going to give me 3 supers, I'll always take that. For sure, for sure. 3 supers is really good. And that's also 3 more supers towards the 77,777 I need. Beautiful. All right, let's see how we do. Okay, very good. Yeah, comedy, dude. Nice. Bring Pilaf Shu and Mai. Oh, what if we attack slot 3 50 times? Great, dude. I would like to get a little bit more footage out of Mai. Once we get clapped up like that, it's time to drop down to a weaker level, of course. Alright, guys. We're in a very similar situation. I just wanted to set up the rotations, though, perfectly for Mai. Floated off Bulma last time Mai was in slot 7. We see how this is going to go. Alright, so let's just see what Mai is able to do on this turn. We, of course, have a lot of juicing support coming from Dokkan Fest Roshi here. We'll be able to see how Mai is going to look. Sure. Coming through with all the dodges. Remember, again, she's going to be at a 70% chance to dodge. And then, of course, she is also going to have, you know, whatever dodge build after that. But for a character that's giving 60% support, you know, she can quad super at best, but, you know, probably triple super and double super with more regularity. I mean, she's good. I think Mai is a strong character. I mean, I guess it wouldn't really make a ton of sense. Like, if they wanted to help, like, this team, they definitely could have made Mai, as I said earlier, a tank, right? Because this team doesn't have that, but Mai is still effective. And Mai being a villain character and a Terrifying Conqueror character is interesting. Although, every single Terrifying Conqueror character they've released this year, like, is so heavily restricted to other categories. Even, like Frieza is a space-traveling warrior, like, lead and stuff like that, who needs Terrifying Conqueror allies. Like, it's really weird how they've done it. So, it's like I guess it is tough. I mean, we could still run her on Terrifying Conquerors, because she is still, but she would lose half of her support. But, I mean, I guess she would still be a support with 70% dodge, which is better than potentially a lot of Terrifying Conquerors would have, right? Alright, let's just skip around for a couple of different turns. I think let me come back next rotation. Yeah, we'll just come back next rotation. Alright, guys, this is our rotation we had earlier. I think we'll go ahead and pop Roshi's active right here. We got Bulma support. We're gonna have a lot of links up, you know, remember, you know, Bunny Bulma support, LR Bulma support. We've got Mai, we have Roshi support, and Roshi active support. So definitely a very good rotation right here. Just kind of like seeing what Mai gets. We'll just do like, well, I mean, honestly, this is probably as good as we could do, because remember, one thing about Mai is she is a villain, which means she's not going to be getting the domain buff from TEQ MAI Goku, because of the fact that she is a villain character. So this is, you know, like what we're expecting to see from her. Let's see. So we're at 12 million, and then remember, every single time she supers, you get the 50% stats. So she would be able to go up, you know, quite a bit right here, depending upon how many additional supers we got, and not actually additional normals we got. So there is the Mai. I think she's definitely an effective character. I don't mind banner units being, you know, 70... Oh, she's giving us a nice turn right here. I don't mind banner unit characters being 70% dodge or die, stuff like that. I mean, she is giving 60% support. she does have the ability, no hidden potentials there. She does have the ability to be, you know, potentially used on Terrifying Conquer and stuff like that. I mean, we'll see. Will, like Dragon Ball Saga, have some sort of connection or something, you know, for worldwide download celebration? If so, I mean, that would certainly potentially make, like, Roshi, Bunny Bulma, Mai characters way more effective. We'll see. We'll see. Dokkan this year has shown us that they've planned things out very, very well. So, definitely looking forward to seeing what Worldwide Download Celebration is. Let me know what you guys thought of Mai, but she definitely seems like a very effective character here. Alright, guys, so there was Mai. Again, not bad. I do like this batch of Peppy Gal units. I guess every year this Peppy Gal batch of characters does seem to be pretty solid, right? When has it been bad? I mean, we got... I mean, Margarita was solid. Kawaii was never crazy. Who was 2022? Oh, the God Chilai. And then Fasha was really good. And then last year was 18 and Mamba. I mean, 18 is solid. I guess, yeah, no, I guess this year's batch, like Mai and Kaket, I mean, it's the best we've probably seen. Because, I mean, in 2020 was what? Oceanus and Launch? No, they were in 2019. I think they just got Awakenings in 2020. Yeah, something like that. All right, anyway, blah, 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 blah. All right, so this is Covert Action with Mountains and Valleys. Mai. Okay. I like that. I like the subtitle. Leader Scale, Peppy Gal category, or Extreme Tech, 3 key and 120% of stats. Right away, I mean, Mai is way better than just like a battlefield unit, but she is going to be really potentially solid in Battlefield on my Peppy Gal team. Although I guess she doesn't have any debuffs, which is something I'd like against Metal Cooler, but she's going to be a nice addition to my Peppy Gal team, yeah. So her super attack, Launch the Flying Fortress. Really good looking animation. I don't mind super good animations on like these like banner units and stuff like that. Free-to-play characters is where I get a little annoyed. I mean, as long as the Worldwide Download Celebration LRs don't have shitty animations this year, it doesn't bother me too much, I guess, but... So Launch the Flying Fortress. It is a weapon super, very rare. And then she gets 50% attack and defense for 1 turn and supreme damage. Pretty good. If they wanted to improve her a little bit, maybe give her like an attack debuff as well, or a seal or something like that, could have been good. But, I mean, it's not... She's still really solid without it. Her passive skill, the Dreaming Enemy. Okay. The Dreaming Enemy? What? Sure. She gets 150% attack and defense at the start of turn, then another 150% attack and defense when attacking. She gets 3 key and 30% attack and defense for all allies. She has a high chance to dodge, 50% chance. She gets 20% dodge and 2 guaranteed additionals that each have a 50% chance to be a super if there's another Peppy Gal character or Dragon Ball Saga character in the same turn, in the same rotation. Okay. Then she gives 30% attack and defense to all allies if there's 3 Peppy Gal characters on the team or 3 Dragon Ball Saga characters on the team, or there's an AGL enemy. Links are Brainiacs, Brutal Beatdown, Thirst for Conquest, Incredible Adventure, Guidance to the Dragon Ball, Solid Support, and Shattering Limit. Again, remember, Brutal Beatdown, Thirst for Conquest, pretty good when it comes time to run on a villain team, so that's not bad at all. And then that basically covers Mai's details there. Again, these are the 200% leader skills we have. Basically, only Roshi. Her 12 key multiplier is 140%. Okay. And then let's go and take a look at the categories that our girl Mai is rocking here. So she, of course, is an addition to Peppy Gals. So we've had 3 good summonable characters just added to Peppy Gals with Bunny Bulma, Mai, and Kaket. Not bad at all. Then we also have the Seekers of the Dragon Ball team right here. Haven't really had too many options to this added lately, but nice to get a couple of good banner units on here. They, of course, you know, Mai and Bunny Bulma would be good on a lot of different, like, missions, Super Battle Road stages, you know, stuff like that. Mai, of course, is also on Dragon Ball Saga. We have had a decent amount of Dragon Ball Saga characters this year. So, Booyan, Goku, Krillin, and Bulma, Bunny Bulma, Roshi, Devilman, and now Mai. Not bad, right? For a single year of Dragon Ball, I'll take it. And maybe we'll get more. Maybe. You never know. Then, Mai, of course, is also on Terrifying Conquerors. Just insane, man. Mai needs Dragon Ball Saga or Peppy Gal. Ginyu needs to be on a full team of Special Pose. King Vegeta is a pure Saiyan and Vegeta family support, right? And then, so it's like all of these Terrifying Conqueror characters that are coming out who are solid, like, need other categories. It's so weird. Yep, Terrifying Conquerors. Then, of course, Mai is also on the Earthling category team. Nice addition to the Earthling team. Earthling's looking solid again, actually, with Mai, Bunny Bulma, Roshi, and LR Bulma. Not bad. And then finally, Mai, of course, is on the Earthbred Fighter category. Really hoping that this gets a leader skill for Worldwide Download Celebration. So, let me know what you guys think of the banner unit Mai. I think she's a pretty good character. Maybe a little redundant on Roshi's team, but she's still an effective character.